Welcome back, everyone. This is NYU Grad's daily podcast on Monday, October 16th, after market hours. This is going to be a pretty quick one today. I'll cover the breadth numbers and a few things that stuck out. Taking a look at just give you guys some context. Huge rally today. I would say today was probably one of the more broader, stronger rallies we've seen in the past few sessions. The Dow is up 314 points. The Nasdaq was up 160 points. S&P was up 45 points. So basically all 1 to 1.2% on the day, with decent volume as well. All of the Magnificent Seven, except for Apple, were green. That should be of note because Apple is a very important company in stock. So with that said, pretty strong day. The breadth numbers, though, still concerning here, and I'll kind of share why. Right, like you had 96 new high. I'm sorry, 96 new highs today, but you still had 321 new lows. So that's pretty concerning, even with the Dow being up 314 points, and the S&P 500 being up 45 points, up a percent. You still have 75% of shares trading below the 50-day, and you have 67% of shares trading below its 200-day. So these are still some check boxes that need to be cleared before we can, I believe, resume the buying into new highs into the end of the year for Q4 and triggering a Santa Claus rally. I think the evidence still needs to play itself out. Strangely enough, throughout the day, I was posting on Substack on notes in the morning that if you were taking a look at the equal weight S&P 500, we're still below the 50-day, but if you look at the regular S&P 500, we're almost there. I think we do have a date with the 50-day moving average. It'll probably happen as early as this week or next week. I am just waiting for a reaction. I mentioned Apple was the only stock in the Magnificent Seven that was red. It's still kind of struggling here with the 50-day moving average, and it still, to me, looks like it wants to test that 172 area and and test the 200-day moving average, as well as a very long-term trend line. In the afternoon, I checked out the Treasury markets and the yields. At 2 o'clock, the 10-year was still very high. It was up 1.79% today. So the 10-year was very bullish. So as you know, in the past, I've said you can't have many sessions where you have risk assets going up with yields going up together. Taking a look at the VIX, the VIX was up on Friday like 15%. It lost most of that today. So we'll see what happens. I think the VIX and volatility is still in the uptrend. Any type of bad headline type risk news, I think this can easily get to 25, but we shall see. Looking at ITB, which is the home builders, around 230, the chart looked pretty bad. When I pull up the end of day chart for ITB, we closed the day up 0.95%, but when I zoom in, it's literally just camping out at the 200-day moving average. We may try to bounce here and try to meet the 50-day above, but if not, the 50-day moving average as time passes is going to push prices below the 200-day, I believe. I think we're kind of in this wait and see mode for earnings to come out. That's really all I saw today. It's like, yes, the markets were very bullish today. It was a green day, but that breadth imbalance of 321 new lows versus only 96 new highs is very concerning to me. And I've seen so many times where this indicates a fake out. In addition to that, when you take a look at the increasing yields that were positive, the dollar is positive. Again, one of these are lying. Risk assets versus yields versus energy versus just the 10-year. They both can't go up together for longer. So with that, that's all I have to report today. What to watch? Keep watching the Magnificent Seven. Keep watching yields, economic data this week, and earnings. There's a couple earnings coming out that are going to be important. J&J reports, Goldman Sachs reports on Tuesday. You have United Airlines reporting after the bell, and then on Wednesday you have P&G. You have Tesla after the market closes Wednesday, Netflix after the close on Wednesday, Lam Research, which is part of the semiconductor index manufacturers, they're reporting after the close on Wednesday. You have important Dow names like CSX on Thursday, American Express on Friday. So these are things to watch out for as tentpole earning events. And I'll see you guys after the next session after the Tuesday close. All right, have a good one.